Hey everyone, long time no see. Literally, I know it's been a while since I've posted a full video like this with my voice. The last one was way back in late December or early January, somewhere around there. Life's been keeping me busy with work, and lately I've mostly been focusing on YouTube Shorts. But I'm back with something a little different. A quick look at my trip to Toronto, Ontario last month. It was my first time visiting the city, and I wanted to bring you along for some of the highlights. Let's get into it. For my second time in Canada, I definitely enjoyed my experience. It was a quick but eventful getaway from Friday to Sunday with my parents and my sister. My first time visiting Canada was last July when we went to winter. When we visited Toronto last month, we decided to stay in Brampton, which is part of the greater Toronto area, and we made the most of our weekend exploring the city of Toronto. After checking into our hotel, we decided to keep things light, and we headed to the Bramalea city center for a bit of shopping and relaxing. It was a nice way to settle in and get a feel for the area before diving into the busier parts of the trip. This was definitely our busiest day. After finding somewhere to park, we made our way to the iconic CN Tower. I managed to grab some great shots of the city from up there. The views were absolutely amazing. Once we left the tower, we headed over to Ripley's Aquarium, which was such a cool experience. We saw all kinds of creatures, including an axolotl, which happens to be my sister's favorite animal right now. Next, we visited the CF Toronto Eaton Center to do a little more shopping. While walking around downtown, we also came across Sankofa Square, which reminded me a lot of Times Square in New York, but with its own unique Canadian vibe. I would like to let you all know that I visited NYC back in 2021, and I visited Toronto in 2025. Basically, I'm trying to say that it's ironic that I visited the most populated city in the United States back in 2021, and now I visited the most populated city in Canada in 2025. Before heading back to the United States, we checked out of the hotel and made one last stop. My sister and I were so determined to try poutine fries from McDonald's, and they were not bad. For those of you who've never heard of them, poutine fries are a Canadian dish. They're basically fries topped with gravy and cheese curds. You won't find that at any McDonald's locations in the United States, so if you're ever in Canada, please be sure to give them a try. Overall, the trip was short but memorable. Toronto had a lot to offer, and I'm really glad I got to experience it with family. Whether it was the views from the CN Tower, trying something new like the poutine fries, or just walking around downtown, it was the kind of trip that leaves you wanting to come back and explore more. I will say that the next time I'm in Ontario, I want to visit Niagara Falls. Other provinces I would like to visit in Canada are Quebec and British Columbia. I want to specifically visit Montreal and Quebec, and in British Columbia, I want to visit Vancouver because I'm aware that shows like The Flash and Legends of Tomorrow were filmed there. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. I've got more content in the works, so stay tuned and be patient because as you all know, I'm a busy guy. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.